I'm standing 1,000 miles away from home, reading about the ashes of a woman's body. A body that was stripped naked and burnt, way faster than my hope that, like a candle, is choking on air not worth breathing anymore. The air still smells of stale blood from another woman who was killed 7 years ago, and 1,000 other girls who gave up their lives, like my choking hope, who were searching for something human in the eyes. The eyes of animalistic men who used to scan my body from head to toe, while I walked down the road in my winter boots and a warm coat, feeling naked, gripping it tight, using it as a shield that would lure them even more. Lure them like my classmate who thought it was okay to slide his hand beside my waist on a ride back from a class I couldn't really ace. Lured them like that auto rickshaw driver who would keep adjusting his rear view mirror to make sure he could stare at my helpless, angry face. Lured them like those boys who used to play cricket every morning in the fields I used to go for running. Of course, before I hit puberty. Lured them like my security guard who almost drooled over my skin when I sat in my car, probably not so properly dressed. A week ago, my friend told me that she has started running on her small rooftop terrace to avoid the dogs, the pollution, and the men's boats. And another friend who has started avoiding the auto rickshaws to protect herself from being scanned through a mirror she used to love. It's funny how I realize I may have fought many battles, but there's no way in this world that I'm alone. The everyday battles when I used to lose my strongest weapon. In the metro, for instance, where a hand would accidentally brush against my thighs, which is probably where I lost my voice. My voice that used to be the loudest in a feminism debate, but somehow kneels on its knees every time it walks across a man who boldly whistles at me as if I were a dog. I wish I were a dog, for it would be so easy for me to walk across the streets that I want to so badly call home. The streets that were mine, but where I never felt belonged. The streets like these that give me the same feeling, but for different reasons. For they don't treat their dogs better than their women. The air I now breathe doesn't at all smell the same. I miss my home, but with a lot of pain. The pain I wish would exist for being away, but feeds on my shame, for my nostalgia smells this way.